We've got a brand new single. I want to thank you guys for playing it, and I hope you've heard a little song called "A Girl Like You." You heard that? All right, come on, let's do it. We can't come here and not play it, right? Or we could, I guess. Got lots of bars around this town. They got cold beer, yeah, and they got Crown. Got neon lights in the winter pain. Got lots of guys thinking they got gang. Got now guitars, a little louder too. They ain't got a girl like you. Got lots of songs on the radio about them good old country girls and beyond.
I am...
That's stupid.
Okay, I'm honored Jake made the mistake of letting me speak at his wedding. Okay.
Little did Jake realize.
That's when little Jake realized
He made his ghost costume out of his mother's wedding dress.
Jake had a few relationship disasters. Jake had a series of relationship mishaps.
Good.
Jake became convinced that his love life had been cursed.
That's still great.
That dress had cursed his love life.
So, if you are single and superstitious, maybe you should try cutting some holes in your mom's wedding dress. Because Jake told me himself that he feels like the luckiest guy in the world
To have met
Eva.
If you're a YouTuber, you're probably using this and this, so you should start using this. Get Artlist's complete music catalog of high-quality songs, all pre-checked for monetization for only $1.99 a year. Download as many songs as you want and use them for any video content you create. Yeah, even for commercial projects. No channel view counting, no limitations. Use Artlist and start creating content without limits.
30 seconds and counting. Astronaut report, it feels good. T-minus 25 seconds. 20 seconds and counting. T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence
can you do me a favor and make a chart out of those sales numbers I just emailed you?
Yeah, no problem.
Please emphasize all the quarter-end numbers. Also, call out the growth across all last year. Then, if there's a way to show that the Q1 numbers are projections, that would be great. So, when do you think I can have this?
Right now. It's already done.
Oh my god, there's a guy inside me.
I feel like we need the whole intro to Jock Jams.
I feel like my camera is on top of my head.
It is on top of your head.
It's weird, I don't like it.
Hold on. You moved around. Hold on, let me fix it.
I don't think I moved. Okay, on my toes.
You are all gonna go into kennels. Go. So what's up, everybody? It's a little tiny epic Galaxy night. We have babies crying upstairs. We have dogs all over the place. It's definitely Wednesday. No Puck tonight. He will be on tomorrow. If you're saying something, I can't see it because there we go. What up? Why are all these names green now?
I don't know.
They were all colorful yesterday. Anyway, so before we start tonight off, we're going to do a quick review of the Card Caddy by Card Caddy. Clever naming, clever branding. So this is... Hold on, let me switch to my face. So this is a Card Caddy. It's kind of cool. You could put a poker chip in it. It comes apart somehow here. And they slide apart, and then you can slide them together and have, now you have your draw pile and your discard pile. That's pretty sturdy.
That's the double decker.
This is called the double decker. Now, we have a short one, which we're actually going to use tonight while we play Tiny Epic Galaxies. It works out perfect, so for the first round, we're going to just play with a single Card Caddy.
You're a mess.
Whoopsie. We're going to play with a single Card Caddy. I don't know what fits on the back of this hole.
Not a large poker chip.
Maybe a quarter?
Maybe.
So there's a hole in the back? You could put something in there?
There might have been something there and I just took it out.
So we also got the triple decker to review, but it was it was his prototype copy. It was only one. What's up, Banana Bread? So we'll get you in for the Banana Bread is the secret password. I'll tell you the story behind Banana Bread, and it was all really a joke. But anybody who says it's night, we will throw you in for an extra entry. We keep track. We have a spreadsheet, and then we run like a random number generator through the spreadsheet, and it pops out a name. And if it looked cool, we'd show it, but if we just do it and we announce the names and fanfare and whatever.
Don't look cool.
Yeah. So cards poke out from the bottom. Yep. I mean, maybe. I guess.
So I know it's a card carrier, and it turns into the discard. And
Yeah, because you can
put the deck of cards in the middle, and
then you close it up. And they gave us a triple, but it was like an actual, his legit, oh, there we go. You can stack them, which is nice. I bet. Oh my gosh, I've never tried this. Is it gonna work?
Don't break it.
Oh, game changer! We can string 4 of them together. Look at this. Look at that. I mean, that's awesome. I never tried that before. You guys are witnessing history in the making right there. So the copy he gave us of the triple decker was like a 3D printed version. It was a little rickety blue colors and stuff, but it did a lot more stuff. So it was about this size, but it also came with slots that you could put that would snap in down here on the bottoms, so you could actually have multiple sides that would hold smaller cards. And yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. So we're gonna play with these tonight. These are Card Caddy. Their triple decker is gonna be on Kickstarter here soon.
The double and single are on Amazon.
The double and single are available on Amazon. I don't know why I'm repeating. You can probably hear her saying this. The guy's name is Chris Nichols, right?
Yes.
From Oakland, Maryland.
Let's not read off his personal address.
His blood type is A. No, I don't know. All right, so without further ado, let's talk about some Tiny Epic Galaxies. Now, we have all the Tiny Epics. We even have the expansion for Tiny Epic Galaxies, which we will play tonight. Tonight's probably not going to be as long of a night as our normal streams, because this game is not really a very long game. I think we'll probably be able to get through 2 games in an hour, and that's including the Back to Black. No, Beyond the Black. But we'll probably we'll see. We'll see how long we stay on tonight. We got a bigger night tomorrow because we'll have Puck back, and we all know how long it takes Puck to take turns. And Puck, if you're watching, we kind of love you, and we're excited to have our whipping boy back tomorrow. I have sounds for this. No, I don't. I still need to work on my sounds. I'm still trying to remember where they're all at. All right, so let's get this camera off my face. Oh, me. Come on, that's kind of funny. All right, so we got. Let me try to remember the rules. I'm going to be green because, as we all saw last night, being green is awesome, and you end up winning everything. You tweeted this before this, right? Mm-hmm. We had a ton of people last night.
Because I think Tuesdays are better nights.
And not quite as many people tonight, but if anybody says it's because Puck's not here, I'm gonna flip the table.
Oh, this isn't even the right board. Why did you give me this?
I didn't. You have all the boxes for the board. So, for those of you who have played this, you know the rules. For those of you who don't, I'm going to go over the rules because we're streaming and these are the types of things we have to do as streamers. We have to explain the rules and stuff. Let's see.
No. Where is Tiny Epic Galaxies? This is... Okay.
This is the base to Tiny Epic. So this is the base to Tiny Epic Galaxies. Don't read the name. These are all advertisements. They go on the outside of the box. And I
didn't give me my player board.
We need our activation board.
You fail.
So the way this works is we have our little board. And we start at level 1 down here on this bottom row, which is worth no victory points. We get to start with 4 dice and 2 rocket ships. So they go on our home galaxy. We also start with 1 energy and 2 influence. Now, energy is the little lightning bolt and influence is this little Roman pillar thing. The way this works is we can utilize the pillars to follow another player. That means that whatever action she chooses to take with her dice, I can choose to follow that dice by using a influence to follow her. And I can use energy to re-roll a dice. So for every dice I want to re-roll, it costs me 1 energy. Where are the dice? So we take turns rolling dice, and the number of dice we get to roll is equal to whatever level our galaxy is at. Everybody following my rambling so far?
No.
So we roll, and then we have all these different symbols. We have this symbol, which is an arrow rocket ship. This means when we take this action, we can fly one of our rocket ships either to land on a planet or to try to colonize the planet, which is going along this track. To colonize, if we land on the planet, we get the resource in the top corner. If we colonize the planet, then we can spend other dice, like this one that looks like the stock market.
You can't.
I kind of see it. So the stock market die, this is our economy die. The economy die can increase ships that are trying to colonize an economy planet. So this is an economy planet. So for every die, I can move up 1 notch on the economy bar. Then there's another one. No, wait. Is this the economy? No, what is this one? This one has a name. Look it up. Quick.
I am too slow for this.
This is
Diplomacy.
Diplomacy.
Economy was one you already showed.
I cannot wait for Tiny Epic Zombies. We backed that like the hour it went on sale on Kickstarter.
I had to have it.
Honestly, my favorite of the Tiny Epics is Quest. We still haven't played Western. We have it, and we haven't played Defenders. I don't know how I feel about it. It looks like Hero Realms with the Thunder Hammer. I think what we're going to do, though, is I think we might actually do a Tiny Epic week one week and just play all the Tiny Epic games one night. But this was Diplomacy. So you have a Diplomacy die, which you use for other planets. Like this is a Diplomacy planet. So if you're trying to colonize this planet, then you can use the Diplomacy. When you colonize a planet, we get to slide it under our little board right here. And it becomes an available action, which we can spend by using this dice that is a colony dice. So when we start the game, we only have 1 colony action that we can take, and that's to upgrade our empire, the level of our empire. I couldn't remember what it was called. It's an empire. It's right here on the card. So we can upgrade our empire by spending whatever number is next on the empire level chart. We can spend, so and it's basically whatever level. So we're on level 1, then level 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So then by spending a colony, our only option is to upgrade right now, which moves us up. When we move up though, at level 2, we get to roll 5 dice. Ooh. At level 3, we get to roll 5 dice, but we get a 3rd ship. Ooh. Level 4, we get a 6th dice. Oh! At level 5, we get our 4th ship. And at level 6, we get all 7 dice. Thank you. Thank you. But it takes a lot to get there. They're also worth different victory points. So each of these levels on our way up, it's worth 1, 2, 3, 5, and 8 victory points as we kind of progress through there. Also, every single one of the planets that we colonize are worth victory points. Now, we are going to utilize the Beyond the Black scoreboard to help keep track of our scores. Will you grab the tokens of our color? Because that's just kind of nice. Plus, it will let you guys watching kind of be able to barely see what our score is while we're playing this game. Beth is red and I am green. Because we all know from last night, green is the best color and I will win.
That's how you changed everybody's color to green in the chat.
Oh no, look, Rukuru's red still.
Oh, maybe it's because... I don't know why.
And then, what am I missing rules-wise? Oh, once we have colonized ships, we can utilize their power here to when we spend our colony dice. And again, she can follow any of my dice, and I can follow any of hers.
Mm-hmm. Weird reading upside down.
So let's go through this real quick. So we got the planet Berkomus. It's worth 1 victory point. You can mine it for, what was this again? Influence. And you have to spend diplomacy. But what's important is if you are followed on this round, on this turn, acquire 1.
You want me to blow your mind? It's like your energy and culture.
Is that what it is? Energy and culture? You know what? You're right. What have I been calling it?
Influence. You called it influence for like the last one. It's fine. I
don't know where I got that from.
I don't think anybody cares.
But it's energy and culture. Energy and culture. Alright, that's actually easier to say. If your empire level is the lowest, upgrade your empire for 1 less energy or culture. Way easier. Acquire 2 energy. Pay 1 culture to a player to utilize one of their colonized planets. So one of the planets that she has down here, and you can't see where I'm pointing.
I had that card last time we played.
House
cheater.
rule. What'd I do?
You can't have all 7 dice, cheater.
I do what I want.
No, you don't.
Did you shuffle these?
No. Do you want me to?
No.
Done. They put them in the card caddy.
Card caddy. All right. Who's ready? Just one person watching this.
Mine.
Maybe 3, maybe 2.
I'm not watching.
All right. I'm going to stash away 3 of the dice until later. This was kind of crap. Now, one thing I can do is I could re-roll, or you can always spend 2 dice to upgrade 1. So we were doing that wrong the other night. We were spending the 2 dice and then upgrading 1 of them.
That's what you just did. You just took these 2 dice and then upgraded it.
I upgraded one of the ones I'd already rolled. If we're playing this wrong, tell us. We don't know everything. I mean, I know a lot, but I don't know everything. Which one is that? Re-rolling gameplay setup. Here it is. Converting dice. Do I use an extra dice?
I wasn't using an extra dice the other day. I was literally using the dice.
Were you using one of these dice, or were you using one of these dice? You spend 2 to change 1?
Yes, that's what I was doing.
Okay, I wasn't.
Cheater.
That's why I won. Alright, so I'm going to spend 2 to make a rocket ship to fly to this place. And then I'm going to upgrade it 1. You can follow any of that you want.
I'm going to follow you in sending my ship somewhere. And I'm going to be ballsy and send my ship there.
Your turn.
I hate this camera.
Why?
I can tell it's the old one.
No, that's the good one.
It looks shitty.
That's the new one. That's actually the better one. This one is the other one.
Oh, it does not look. Move myself up. I hate this roll. It's awful. Trade those two in.
I'm not following any of that. I don't want to. Oh man, I went like ham with my roll here. I'll take one culture. Culture?
Culture.
Culture. I'll take. Oh no! Take. What was this? This was one of these. I was gonna bump this up one.
I'm gonna follow you there.
You hooker. Then I'm going to take this to upgrade this to culture. And I'm gonna be ballsy. I'm gonna re-roll this dice. Ah! Waste of an energy.
And nobody's watching you today.
Nobody's watching me today. They had enough of me yesterday.
Yep. Our kid is like.
Yes, Brew. If you pee on that wall, I will choke slam you.
It's probably not something you should say. I mean, there are things.
How can you choke slam a dog?
Just like that.
Go.
Okay.
Jenny!
Because I mean, nobody's watching. Keep yelling at our kid and the dog.
Jenny!
Just
feed the dogs. Well, what did you do? You took that? I'm gonna follow that. What is it? I'm gonna follow that, and I'm going to acquire my first colony. Oh, I'm at 3 points. 1, 2, 3. What's happening? What's happened? Oh. Yes. It even does it say dice tray? It says dice tray.
It says
Actually, we should use that.
But they can't see it.
Nobody can see what it is anyways. But at least this way we're not throwing them across the table every time we roll.
Okay. Whose turn is it?
It is your turn.
Oh, wait, no.
That's my turn.
Yeah, you followed me.
I have 2 flying ships.
You actually might have gotten better roll that way.
Flying ship. I'm gonna go here. Another flying ship. Where do I want to fly?
To Uranus.
I'm gonna fly to Uranus. Fly there. I'll take my culture. Wow, wow. Oh, I have that noise. It was pointless. Sorry. I just heard it in the other room. Wow, wow, wow. This stupid dice. Oh wait. If your empire is the lowest, I can't. That's yours to spend. Spend that to gain this. Fly to. All right, your turn. All done. Oh wait. In an energy. I forgot I got to roll 5 that turn because I upgraded my facilities. This dice tray is handy.
I got to fly 1 ship, but it doesn't even matter because hold on. Ooh, I got me a planet.
A planet.
And 1 culture.
You have to speak up. You have to project.
I'm gonna project your face.
I am projecting your face right down here in the bottom corner.
It's not very good. It's not.
Oh my gosh, that's half of my face.
Yeah, it looks like very.
I don't like this setup.
No, I hate this setup. Sorry, not sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry about our setup tonight. It's not great.
It doesn't even look like we're in the same room because yours looks all nice and peach and mine
I don't
looks
know
very
what
white
happened.
out.
I adjusted.
Mine looks very washed out.
It's making me angry because I've had nothing but frustration with this stuff the last 2 days.
Roll them dice. Or
I'm gonna file. I'm not gonna file. I don't need you, but you gotta refill the planet.
you do need me.
Wait, I get 5. I can do these two. Boop, 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 boop.
I'm gonna follow you on one of those.
You hooker.
Don't hate.
And I colonized the planet.
Give me 5.
Now I get 1. You got 5 already?
Yeah,
Mother of Lord.
I got 5 for that planet.
Mother of Pete.
Oh.
I got pearls for you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take 1 of each of these. Yeah!
Woo!
Welcome back. You have missed nothing, I promise. We just explained the rules. We realized that my head is like right here in her camera, and I don't like it.
And mine's all washed out, so I look really white.
Tomorrow we'll have Puck, so it'll be back a little bit to our regular scheduled camera angles already in progress. And I took 1 of each of these, and I can... Oh, if you're followed this turn, acquire... Did you follow me?
Mm-hmm.
Well then. I didn't spend it in time.
I got you. Banana bread.
Banana bread. Oh yeah, I was going to explain where that came from. So, there's a game on Steam called Spy Party. It's a lot of fun. It's actually one of the more fun games I've played on Steam. It's a player versus player game, and one person is a spy and the other person is a sniper. And the spy is in a room, and you have like a list of objectives that you have to do. And there's pretty static objectives, so after you played a couple rounds and you're playing as a sniper, you kind of know what to look for. And so as the spy, you have to act like the NPCs to move around the room to do the things that the NPCs are doing, but you're also trying to do very specific things and not get caught, because then the spy will shoot you.
My turn.
It's so much fun. And one of them is you have to communicate with the... Yes, it's your turn.
Yeah.
Communicate with the double agent, and the secret word that it says is banana bread. And when they say that, then you have to like look around to see like the different groups of people to figure out where they might, who might be the spy. Like you can rule out people. It is an awesome game.
Ooh, look at that. Got me another ship. Ooh, there's another person who has Tiny Epic Zombies pre-ordered.
Oh yeah, you know we're gonna stream that shit.
Okay. Although I didn't know that there was going to be a second printing of Defenders with an expansion.
Ooh. It's amazing how it's Scythe on Steam.
I read Steam.
If you've played Scythe, it's actually pretty easy to figure out. It's a little clunky. That's got some... It just has... There's a lot of like things that pop up, and it doesn't really explain what you're supposed to be doing. And it does, but you can't tell because like it'll highlight something, but you're too far zoomed in. You'll sit there and like, what the hell am I supposed to be doing? And you just realize you just have to zoom out. But if you played the game, it's actually really easy to figure out what you're supposed to do. In fact, it's done incredibly well. But I could see people who've never played Scythe, the board game, having a hard time trying to figure out what they're supposed to be doing in the digital version.
That's awesome that they sent you a Pledge Master invite for it.
What? That's awesome.
That's really awesome.
Oh, snap.
I imagine as long as they have games available,
boop, boop,
that they would do that.
We acquired another planet. This one lets me acquire...
Oh, I forgot to take mine too. Okay, yeah.
I get another 1. And look, I can fly both of my ships. I'm gonna fly one here. Ooh, this one's 7. It's gonna take me some time to get that one. And I'll fly here. We're going for it. And then I can take this one, and this one lets me advance +1 on one of these tracks.
Nice. Okay.
Yes.
It's hard to know when you're done, really, because I'm gonna put this one in front of you. Oh, look at that! I got an airplane. Space Team.
Space Team? We love Space Team. Oh, that type of Space Team.
Oh no, I'm already done.
Oh.
That was kind of meh. Oh look, it got me a culture.
Actually, I'm gonna follow you.
No, don't follow me! Alright.
Because our two, they're on, yeah.
Have your
You can't
turn.
see. Let me see, maybe I can zoom in a little on this.
Oh,
You can
okay.
get in on that sexy action.
Seems like a bad idea.
Did it work? Oh, yeah, right here. It's these two.
They can't see them. They're yeah, they can.
It's alright.
Damn that ass internet.
Yeah. You need to get...
Boob internet?
Oh, I would prefer boob internet.
Oh.
Definitely a boob internet guy over an ass internet guy.
Ew.
Ooh, look at all those energies. You know what? I'm gonna take all three. Whoop, whoop, whoop. and it started. I choked.
Oh, he's dying.
Here,
Here,
all right.
I'll help you.
1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to upgrade my empire.
I am done.
1, 2, 3. And I'm gonna spend one more to re-roll this dice. And I got another energy. Huzzah! Wait, you're not what?
I'm gonna need you to go away so I can win.
How is it my fault that you suck at this game?
Yay! Things and stuff, and I have 2 rocket ships I can't do.
That is very true.
I have an energy.
Things and
a
stuff.
culture. Boop. And 2 rocket ships I can't do with here. Do you want to follow any of that?
Nope, too close. I shouldn't have fucked with my camera.
Yeah, why are you fucking with stuff? Your head keeps going in the way. Oh, sausage links.
Did you see my face?
Here.
Did you only have one ship on Energy Planet? So, I'm confused by your question, and it makes me think I'm doing something wrong.
Energy planet, energy planet, energy planet.
But we only get those if we land on the planet, as opposed to trying to mine the planet, correct? Or am I doing that rule wrong?
So I think the colors are blending, and it's really hard to see the ships because it all looks really tiny.
I mean, I can zoom in. And this button.
What you got?
I got some rocket ships. Ooh. I'm going to take this to move this up. I'm going to take this to take this action that lets me advance +1 on this and move this up. I'm going to take this, it lets me do one action to advance 1 and move this up. And then I'm going to spend an energy to reroll. Ooh, I'll take a culture. And then I'm going to take another energy to reroll. Ah! I got a ship I can't fly. Oh wait, I can because I've upgraded.
So people will get 2 of the short black cups.
I'm gonna land here and take this energy back.
Okay, give me a second. Go in there and I'll come in and help. Oh, he just didn't see that this one was culture. It's fine.
Got it. I'm with you now. I don't like this camera here. All I see is the side of my head, and I can see myself moving around both
back
cameras.
a little bit.
Then I am not playing the game.
Oh god, I can see your head. Oh, did you know? Yeah, if you just lean all the way forward, nobody can see you. No, this way. Keep going. Put your head down on there. Okay.
It's Wednesday, guys.
I am gonna follow you here.
Okay.
So I can go up here. Oop, I don't have any more food.
It's not both. It's one or the other.
I thought it was...
All of one or all of the other.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
So just pick...
I can't. Oh, okay, yeah, I'll just do that.
She acts like I'm beating her, but she's not even playing the game right.
It's win. Baby, we didn't even pick secret missions. Don't look.
All right, everybody, rewind the tape. Now, part of the rules in this game is you have to pick a secret mission and blah, 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 blah. All right, fast forward. All right, we're back up the speed here. We drew 2 and we picked 1. Wink.
Whoops. We've done that wrong a few times.
No, that's the first time, actually. It's because I was explaining the rules and I forgot I hadn't done that one thing.
Okay. So it's my turn to roll. And I get all 5 dice now. Shh, stop telling him my secrets. Ooh. I got one of these.
You know what? I'm going to follow.
So you got some energy.
Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock.
I am not I'm not taking forever. Don't TikTok me, motherfucker.
Tomorrow's going to be really interesting with
Ooh,
what are we playing tomorrow? Castles of Burgundy. It's going to be really interesting because Puck is a classic overthinker. Get that 7-pointer. I am totally going to get that 7-pointer. She spent all her money taking that 3-pointer. All right, wait, let's do a quick point count because I forgot where I'm at. I have 2, 4, 5, 6. I'm 1 behind. She might be at 11.
I am at 11. 5, 10, 11. Thinking I'm cheating.
Is it my turn to roll?
Yes.
How many dice do I get? 5? And flush! Ooh, I get 1 of everything. What am I missing? Oh, I'm missing the spaceship.
Oh, I have to help feed the dogs.
Alright, I get this, so I'm taking my 5 points. Now we are tied at 11. Back to space. Quick, she's gone. Let's make fun of her. We'll take this so we can go up here. Let's replenish our ship. Oh man. We'll just take 1 of each of these. Boop. And then here, now we have all energy and all economic. Oh. Hold on, I'm going to take this back. I'm not going to take these 2. I'm going to play this 1 dice, and this says discard 2 inactive dice, acquire 2 energy and 2 culture. So this was just an energy and a culture. So now I can do 2 of each. Boop, boop. Yeah. We might suck at shuffling. Did you see us shuffle? I did shuffle, but it was just like a one-time.
I'm taking my turn.
No.
Who are you talking?
No, but what I did do, I discarded these 2 dice, which was an energy and a culture, to play that, to discard 2 dice and acquire 2 energy and 2 culture.
Oh.
I know. That is OPAF.
I don't like you having that one.
Not a diet soda.
Ooh!
Thanks.
This doesn't even matter because never mind.
Fly.
I don't have a fly thing yet.
You could have 2 dice and make a fly thing and then land somewhere and take 2 of those, or
I'm gonna fly here. Use this one. No.
First of all, you can't go from 1 to 3. It'd be 1 to
I
2.
thought I was on 2.
No, you were on 1.
I'm pretty sure I wasn't.
No, you were definitely on 1. Roll back the tape.
No, you can't decide. Okay, go ahead.
Wait, what did you spend that on? This?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. My turn?
Mm-hmm.
Me now? Me, mine.
Alright, Dora.
That's not Dora.
It's a seagull from Dora.
It's a and it's not Dora, it's Finding Nemo.
Finding Nemo.
But
it's
different.
Dory.
And it is Dory. Look, again, one of everything. Except for the one I need. I'm gonna take this and go up here. I'm going to
follow you on that.
I'm gonna take an energy and go up here.
I need to roll energies.
I'm gonna spend 2 of these here to make this bad boy, and I'm gonna upgrade this Empire 4. Now I get 6 dice. Suck on that.
Are you done?
Wait, no, I have to pay my 4 energy. Okay, and yes. Now I'm finished.
And done.
It does keep everybody engaged.
I got a culture.
And that's kind of like the theme across all of the Tiny Epic games. But I haven't played Defenders, so I don't know.
I'm gonna use one of these bad boys. Spend 2. Go up 1.
What is your opinion of Defenders or Western?
And now I go up.
Or Quest? For that matter, if we're talking Tiny Epics, I do like me some Tiny Epic Kingdoms, because that kind of was what started it for me. That was one of our earliest games, and oh, he hasn't got it yet. I get it.
Oh, for Defenders? He just said he pre-ordered it. Or he
I know.
Just got through with,
I know,
but games.
I was thinking that was the one. It was the last time it was on Kickstarter.
I've only seen it one time in store, and that boy who grabbed it was so excited to find it.
That was this Tiny Epic Galaxies.
Oh, was it?
Yes.
Well, I wasn't about to beat him up for it. He was so excited.
Did you really move this up 1 notch?
Yeah.
Why? I was so far ahead of you, and I'm going to take it right now. I'm going to spend 2 of these for one of those.
Okay, I'm going to follow you.
And so I get this whole card. I get both of my ships back.
I think you just beat the game, too.
No. I just got 7. I think I need to go up 8 points. So let's do a quick count. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14, 21. You're right. No, 19. Ha!
5, 10, 12.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I'm close. So close. Still in China or on the boat. Yep.
That happened with Spirit Island too. Just sits off the coast on a boat.
I'm on a boat. Don't you forget.
My turn?
Maybe? Wait, no, I still have 2 more dice. Come, keep it in your pants.
Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
I get distracted. People are talking.
Alright, Puck.
I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna go here. Your turn.
Yay! I still only get 5 dice. Ooh. One of these.
Ooh.
And one of, whoops, these.
Ooh. Hey, I'm gonna follow you there.
And one of these. And one of these. Oh no!
Stop.
And one of these.
I'll let you out in a minute.
Nope, they're fine. They can wait.
Go out, competitive, 1 versus all.
I don't think so.
No, that sounds about right.
It had a lot of different modes you could play. I liked all of the little meeple people, like zombies and stuff.
Meeple people.
But what got me was the little German Shepherd.
Oh yeah, solo. Good one. Good call. I don't know why I didn't think of that. And that. That's 20. Yeah, this just happened. And let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Let's see. I'm gonna exchange these 2 dice for one of these. Oh, damn, I didn't finish it.
Oh, baby.
Repeat what?
You left it saying that we're playing Champions of Midgard.
No.
It says day 2, Champions of Midgard.
That's just our thing. Hold on. Refresh. I updated it. Mother.
You didn't, because they're telling us that it says that still. It's not that big of a deal. Don't worry about it right now.
My bad. I hate Windows computers. Hate them. Because this was all while I was having all of my weird computer problems and everything. I did update that, and...
The weird part is they're saying that it's showing Champions of Midgard, but it's also showing updated. Unless one's looking down here and one's looking up there. Oh well, no, it's not a big deal. Keep going, your turn.
Big deal to me. Alright. Then this, I'm going to... repeat the action on an already activated die. That's it. Boom. Repeat the action of an already activated die.
Oh, you suck.
Game. Set and match.
Boo. Alright, I quit this bitch.
Wait, we have to at least tally up our final score. What was your secret mission? Because I did not get mine.
Mine was gain 3 victory points if you end the game with the most energies. Oh, I did! Give me 3 victory points! Yay! I still didn't win. You still won.
The super secret missions.
That we forgot about until the last minute. Okay.
Crazy. It must be some weird cache problem. I'm a computer programmer, so I know all about that.
I don't want this to get measured.
So, this is my one complaint with this game, is that it's kind of a lackluster ending, at least playing 2 players, because we were so far apart. It really wasn't a race. I took such a commanding lead with that 7 that there was no way for her to catch back up.
No. True.
But she will entertain you while she sorts out the deck here. I'm gonna go let the dogs out and grab another drink. Perhaps a beer? Do we feel like it's a beer Wednesday?
No, I don't know. Only if you grab me one of those lemonade berry things. Oh god, I lost all the cards. I lost the cards.
Oh god.
So I always shuffled the cards wrong. Some are upside down, some are right side up. Eh. What are you drinking? Where did he put our other card, caddy? You missed the whole thing. He won. I lost by a lot. I think I only had 15 points to his 22. Interesting. All right. I've got all this stuff everywhere. What's the bathroom? It's okay if we do that a lot. Yeah. What are you getting to drink? What are you getting to drink? Ew. So we're gonna play again, but this time we're gonna throw in Beyond the Black.
Hey, stop drinking out of that bottle.
I got out of that bottle. So we need this one. I don't think it really matters. Oops. Yeah, you didn't miss the expansion, and no, I don't think we have the mini portion of the... I can't give these out yet. There's ones to mix in. I'm so awful at this. Yeah, there's more planets. There's extra secret missions. There's pilots. Not right now. Not right now. No, not right now. Later. Okay, later. Please don't make me repeat myself. Aw, only one person showed up? That's lame. I mean, just... I feel like the one guy who has to buy snacks and beer and soda and then nobody shows up, because that's really shitty. What do you want? Everybody can hear you good boying your dog. Come on, Daddy's coming back.
I'm so short.
Yep, go on.
My dog shit outside, yay! We have two people watching us. It is the original Darkhaven and Rougarou. You guys are awesome. You know what else is awesome? Surprisingly, because I don't like Bud Light Lime, but this Bud Light, I don't really like Bud Light in general.
It's because it's watered down shit.
But Bud Light Orange is surprisingly delicious.
No box open. It's watered down shit.
I know it is. I got it to have something to just sip on while I'm out in like the sweltering heat while I was
He's just talking about his nasty ass shitty beer.
It's not. Try it.
I have tried it. I don't like it. I don't think it's any better than any other Bud Light. There's
like orange juice.
There's like, oh, let's just throw in some oranges and give it a new name, and then guess what?
Cheating asshole.
You're a cheating asshole. Well, at least you play at a restaurant, and then you don't have to really. But it's still kind of weird with only one person showing up. But at least you still got to play. Yeah, exactly. If I wanted to go orange, I would go Shock Top or Blue Moon, not Bud Light.
So that's what I normally would do.
Shock Top is good.
The Shock Top is okay. It's honestly, it tastes a lot like Shock Top. It tastes like a slightly watered down version of Shock Top, which I think is nice whenever for like just standing around and sweltering in the heat in front of your barbecue. I like my crap beer for barbecuing. I like my good craft beers for drinking casually, like I should be tonight, but I'm fresh out.
How are you gonna make this work?
Well, it's not gonna be visible.
I mean, can this just go sideways?
Yeah, let's zoom out a hair here. We can get a little bit of this stuff going on in here, and you can see my arm in the bottom corner here.
Ew, Bud Light, no.
What? Bud Light?
He said you need Bud Light Platinum. That's where it's at. I said, ew, no.
Where did he say that?
Right there.
Oh. Bud Light Platinum is 0.5%. Ooh, Killian's.
I mean, this berry lemonade seltzer, sparkling seltzer, is 4.5.
And it's carb free.
And it'll get the job done.
And carbs are the killer.
It will get the job done.
All right, so let's do a quick overview of how this thing works. So in this time around, we need space for 2 rows. We'll also have access to purchase pilots. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, because the way we played it is that you were able to purchase as many advanced ships as you had available ships, as long as you had enough characters. So like this concierge could be any of them, and is like I could have 2 advanced ships to replace my 2 non-advanced ships. Are the words coming out of my mouth making any sense to anybody?
No.
Just run those across up here, the three unexplored spaces. Tink! And some for my homies.
I turned our kid down for going to bed. Or put herself to bed. I'd help her feed the dogs. Oh, now I get to pick a secret mission. Oh no!
It's a secret mission in outer space.
Didn't you say you were drinking whiskey? Because I mean, close enough.
Right, as long as you have enough ships. So at the beginning, I could never have more than 2 advanced ships because I only have 2 ships that they can replace. And they have to be unique, like the pilot has to support the advanced ship that I'm choosing. And I can only have 1 of each advanced type of ship because I only have 4 different ships, but they're all different. And if I replace I can replace pilots as long as it stays with the ships. But if I replace a pilot that has a different ship, so like if I replace the monk with the speed demon, does the ship stay in the same place? Like say it's here, would the ship stay here and I would just replace with that and cover up with that? Oh, it's the plants scratching on the window. It sounds like somebody's trying to break into my house.
It's because it's supposed to storm until like midnight.
I saw pink sky, and they say pink sky at night. Sailor's delight. Afternoon delight.
I don't think that's what they.
Afternoon delight.
right, Anchorman.
I need more sexy music. I need the sexy music from Bob's Burgers.
So find it. Can't be that hard, right?
Ah, okay. Well,
Weird.
then I think then I'm gonna say that our way is right.
And these two go back.
It has been spoken.
Okay, so yeah.
Let's see if we can scooch some of. Oh, we need these 3 open for unexplored ships.
I think we're fine.
We're good. Everybody okay with the current
they might not be able to-
setup? Nobody cares about your. We could do this. Let's do this. We could do this. Move these up front, since they. And now, if you wanted, you could move into this.
Okay.
I don't know if that made it any better.
Let's get the show moving.
Thank you. Who won last round? Oh yeah, it was me.
Oh yeah.
Hold on. I thought I was gonna sneeze.
I can punch you.
No, that's not gonna help me sneeze.
No, I hope you not sneeze.
It's not. You're gonna punch the sneeze out of me, all in your face.
Wouldn't be the first time you sneezed in my face.
Ah.
That is not true. It was in the pantry.
Yeah, I sneezed on your face on the pantry.
I hate you so much.
Alright. I'm going to fly a ship. No, down here. I'm going to fly to the unexplored territory. I'm going to take this. This lets me acquire 2 of these boys. Boop, boop.
No.
Culture.
Look what you caused.
Now, at the end, we gain victory points as we collect. There's 4 different symbols on the bottom of the cards here. And as we collect these, we get to tally up whoever has the most of each of those. And for each of them, we score either 2. Well, because it's a 2-player game.
Right.
Whoever has the most of each symbol will score 2 for each symbol. And it's also on the bottom of all of our pilots. So it's a way for us to get to 21 points and then score up to an additional 8 points. Plus whatever our secret mission points are. So I guess up to 10, which is why it goes all the way to 31 points. Hey, I'm explaining the rules.
Ginny,
People's gots to know.
I'm being demanded to tuck this kid to bed. Will somebody tell her that we'll be done shortly? This game doesn't last long.
5. So now I'm going to do, are you watching this? I'm going to upgrade my empire to 2. 1, 2.
Culture does start on 1 and energy starts on 2.
Yes. And now I have another dice. I'm going to upgrade my empire to 3. 1, 2. I was on.
Look, she blew my phone up.
1, 2. 1, 2, 3.
Look what she did.
Please, 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 please.
Did you teach her how to do that?
No, she figured it out. She's smart. Now I have 3 ships. Your turn.
Yay!
Just so you know, I already have 2 points, and I get 5 dice and 3 ships. You are currently losing horribly.
I fucking hate
So
this
you
game.
get nothing. You lose.
It's okay.
Good day, sir.
I have 2 culture, and I can fly 2 motherfucking planes.
Did we have the culture backwards? I gained culture from
No.
my stuff.
I had my culture and my energy correct, so if he had his wrong, fuck him.
I had mine correct, but I'd taken one of these cards which gave me more culture. Yeah! I know what I'm doing. Maybe. I think I know what I'm doing.
Which usually means he doesn't know what he's doing. Okay.
Says the person already with an empire of 3. That's 5 dice and 3 ships. And what did you accomplish that last round?
Nothing.
Nothing. I gave her all this stink, but I'm gonna do nothing. Wait, you roll?
No, mine.
I didn't re-roll.
I didn't re-roll either.
I got culture for this. 2 culture.
What did you start on culture-wise? Because culture is...
2. So I got 4, and then I had a culture die.
Culture starts on 1, though.
I know. I had 2. I got 2 for this.
Oh, okay.
I started on 2. I got 2 for this card, and I had a single culture die.
But culture starts on 1.
I was on 2. I had 2 for this. It puts me at 4. I had a single culture die that gives me 5.
Why would you have started at 2 for culture? Culture starts at 1.
No, energy starts at 1.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't. I thought culture was...
Rules!
I thought culture was 1 and energy was 2, because that's where I started. Get the rule book.
Damn it! I did that backwards last game, too.
Cheater!
Right, hold on.
Just go back one.
No, we're restarting the whole game.
No, I'm not restarting.
Restart the whole game.
Nope.
You had a shit roll the first time.
Okay.
Restart. Actually, your roll was pretty okay.
Nope. Rewind. Put your culture on 1 and your energy on 2. Cheater.
It's funny, I was agreeing with you this whole time, but I was arguing with you that you were wrong.
I know. But I was like, no.
Alright. Let's try this shit again.
Cheater!
Alright. I can... That was a fly ship.
I know, I saw.
She saw it was a fly ship. I'm going to do this again. I'm going to fly here. I'm going to flip this. I'm going to let it ride. Oh, no. Yes!
Cheater!
Acquire 2 energy. Boop, boop. See. We're going to fly again. This time we're going to fly here to number 7 that you thought you were going to get. And then I can bump it up 1. And I'll take a culture.
So much. I'm actually going to follow you.
On which one?
Way over here.
Oh, you can't.
I can't what?
How do those work? Can you take one of those instead? I think you can, can't you?
I think so, it's there.
Rules, rule book, rule bitch.
It's right there, I can't reach it.
No, that's the wrong rules. I think it's this one. No, that's... Wait, no, that is it. It's confusing because, look, this is the box with the rule book in it. This is the bottom of the box. Do you see the problem? You never can quite tell if you're looking at the rules or the box. But, ooh, this has the variant rules for solo play inside the box. They really know how to utilize all their space. I gotta give it to them for that.
It's time for bed.
Gamevelin. It is 9 o'clock on the dot. You were up to like 12:30 last night.
This game is just moving so slow. And I have this problem on Thursdays too. The game moves so slow, I get bored.
Stop worrying about the game and hang out with the 2 people that came. They've traveled thousands of feet from their couch to their computer chairs. Actually, I don't know. They've traveled their electronic signal. I'm done. Sorry.
Oh no, I'm fine with hanging out, but I would like to play the game.
Take one of the revealed cards or explore.
Yeah, so suck it, bitch.
You were right. I never said you were wrong.
I'm right more than once.
I just said you were ugly.
I'm gonna shave your beard. And we'll see who's ugly.
My sound didn't work.
Yeah.
On the couch.
He didn't even move.
Oh,
from
we're
this
so
couch.
tiny. Hi, I'm in your phone. Hi, I can see you while you poop.
Oh, ew. Okay, now it's my turn, right?
No, that was your turn.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, you've flown twice.
That was your roll.
No, that really was your turn.
No,
because you took a card.
I followed you for 1.
Oh. Yeah, you're right.
You probably shouldn't be typing. Or at least put the phone down and you could just listen.
That's epic. That is epic.
You had to make it weird. I'm gonna fly to Fuck You Island.
What's Fuck You Island?
Over here by myself.
I'm gonna follow you.
I am going to...
Oh, I can't. Yeah, I can.
Use that.
I'm gonna follow you again.
Get the fuck
Oh,
off my island.
yeah.
I don't want your plane on my plane.
Ship humping.
And I'm gonna spend 2 cultures and bump myself up 1. Oh yeah, I go up 2, don't I?
Yes. No.
Oh, 1, not 2.
For what?
For this.
Oh, yes. 1. Giggity. I'm gonna spend 2. Boop, boop. And go 1, 2.
I'm gonna follow you.
I bet you would. I'll take an influence. No, I dub
Culture.
Culture. You roll. Just don't wreck. I'd feel horrible. I'd feel like it's somehow my fault. But that's some dedication. That is dedication, sir. That's why we're sending you a prize.
Send you all the prizes.
All the prizes.
1, 2, bump it up again. Fuck you. Take another boat. Go up another one.
Make it rain, that culture.
Oh wait, I have 5 dice. Thank you. Oops, oops, oops. Oh, you still only have 4 dice still.
Yeah. Wait, what did you do?
I don't even remember.
Oh. Let's see here. We have some pieces and some flying jigs. What? What happened?
Tomorrow we have some stupid town hall meeting at work.
Oh, why are you thinking about work?
Because it's awful and I dread it.
Out home. Now I can go up to 2. Give me 1, 1, 2. Well, let's see.
Try a backflip off of your roof. But I didn't tell you that. Preferably not breaking any legs.
Peanuts.
You're a peanut.
Peanuts. You know what? I'm going to take the energy, and I'm actually going to end my turn there.
Okay.
So you have nothing to follow me with.
Oh, my fear. Oh, look at this shit. 1 and 2. 1 and 2.
I'm going to follow with one of those.
Get the fuck out of here. My ship doesn't like you on top of it.
It's quite the sexual. Oh yeah.
Energy and culture.
No, I get 5 now.
Oh, you finally get 5?
Yeah, I think I got 5 last round, and you forgot to give me a dice.
He might be back.
I might be back. If I've learned anything from the internet, it's that you might be back. Just YouTube it.
Yeah, that's all you gotta do is YouTube it and say you did it.
This was garbage. Straight ass garbage.
That is a bunch of ass garbage.
We'll take 1 to do 3, and to go up to 3, and take this, and go, we're tied.
You get off of my land.
Now I'm gonna do this, and I can fly the ship. Ooh, here. That's both, right?
I think it's one or the other.
I think it's both.
I don't think it is. That's why it's got a slash.
Somewhere I read in there that means both.
Somewhere I read in there that you are cheating.
I'm gonna take death.
Why is that not in here?
I'm gonna do this to go up here.
If this kid texts me one more time with angry faces.
Oh, I forgot we have this ability. I'm gonna cash in the 2 pieces for the Nexus.
I don't know, I give up.
Oh, I just took 1. I picked whichever one I wanted.
Okay.
And now I get to change out one of my ships for the Nexus.
Ooh.
And I have to take somebody that flies a Nexus. Oh, it's just this bitch. The Concierge.
She was my character yesterday.
Ooh, she's kind of sexy. When this ship colonizes a planet, you may change 1 inactive die to the face of your choice on your turn. We got our first pilot out there.
My turn?
Yes, it is your turn.
Ooh. I'm just not going to use that one. Here I have 2 of these. 1, 2.
Oh.
It's only worth 1, but...
Haha, but you know that thing, you can't regress me. Ooh, no, I'm up here too, because I got 1 for her. For my sexy concierge. That's French for go suck my dick.
No, it's not.
I know. I'm sorry. Puck's not here to be the whipping boy.
I know.
So you take it, because I'm an asshole.
Oh, wait, I can't do that.
Why not? Wait, what did you do?
I was trying to move my character up, but I can't do that because I forgot I didn't have a thing, so I fixed it.
Wait, so you just spent money to upgrade yourself for no reason?
Yeah, but then I put myself back.
Cheater! Gosh, she's such a cheater.
I fixed it.
Boom. Mine.
I fucking hate you.
Mine.
Your butt is gonna explode.
It actually kind of might.
Good. You poop your pants.
I might.
Good.
6.
I'll go live if you do.
You are already live.
Take it, Russia.
Now what? Oh, flip this. I think we had a kid upstairs die.
No, she's yelling at me.
Oh, is that what that was?
Yeah.
We'll do this. We'll fly here, and we'll do this. You better just start getting a bunch of little shit, because I'm going after the big guns.
Yeah.
Yes.
I hate your characters.
I hate your face!
That is not true. See?
It might be. Watch for clues.
God, you have 2 of those.
2 of what?
You know what you have.
7s?
No, you have 2 of the 3 cultures.
Culture, so I can follow you wherever you go.
But you can only follow me once.
I will follow you. That's not true. Why can't I follow you once? I can follow both of those. 1, 2. Follow you wherever you may take my card.
I'm gonna take your card and try it down and leave it there.
If you want to watch Sister Act. Whoopee! That's the only good thing she ever did besides Star Trek The Next Generation.
You watch it, I'll fall asleep.
What? Sister Act?
Mm-hmm.
What? You can follow once per dice, yes. And you could, and it cost 1 culture per follow,
And
per dice.
He had enough culture.
I had 3.
And unfortunately now you have 2 more.
Boop, boop.
Except I can follow you 2.
Okay, that's fine. I'll just cash 2 of those in for this and take this card. Man, you are terrible at this game.
You suck. I hate you.
Don't hate the player, hate the game. Oh! One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and oh, that wasn't my turn. Wait, no, that was my turn, right?
Yes, that's your turn.
Okay. That's true. She was the voice. Was it one of the?
Will you go tuck our kid in?
No.
She won't leave me alone.
You go tuck your kid in.
I'm taking my turn.
I think you're right. Was it the hyenas?
Mm-hmm.
She was definitely somebody in there. So you're right. Sister Act and The Lion King and Star Trek The Next Generation. With Wheaton. So 3 good things, yep. Oh, it's a good point. But these dice don't. What's better? How about we play whoever's winning?
Roll a die, losers tucks the wee one in?
Jenny?
Oh, the kid.
The kid?
I was thinking, well, I don't have a wiener, so I mean, what do I have to tuck in?
Wheaton.
I'm gonna walk away now.
He's gonna go tuck her wiener in?
I'm gonna go tuck my wiener in.
Yeah. I don't have a tuck my wiener in sound. Oh, wait.
I'm Pickle Rick!
That'll work. Are you done with your turn? Was she done with her turn? I'm assuming. No. I have an energy. An energy, one of those things. These are crap. I need economy. You know what? I'm gonna fly here and explore. Oh no! I'm losing 2 resources of my choice.
You're cheating.
Ask them. They've been watching. I have not been cheating.
They would just lie with you.
Why would I cheat with that?
I don't know.
I will I'll fly here again.
3 reroll.
Oh, bitch! I don't have 2 resources.
Womp womp.
Oh, wait.
I have like 10 text messages on my phone from our kid, and the last one says, "Mommy, I'm getting angry. Come tuck me in."
Roll your dice. 8-year-olds need to be tucked. I forget she's a kid.
Yeah, you do. You don't have resources, so motherfuck you.
I'm not chasing you on those.
But you don't have resources at all.
I did not. Nobody reminded me. We need, what was it? There were 3. It was drum roll. I don't remember. Wait, somebody's got to put together a Google Doc.
5. Now I can go up. I get another ship. And I go up. Right.
Ooh, 1.
I know, I'm not doing so. I don't do very good at this game.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Did you have the drum sound? He probably didn't.
I like turtle.
Yeah.
Slow clap. That's what it was. Slow clap. That was one of them.
It sounds like he says, "I like girls." I like girls.
I like turtles.
Sit down.
Ah.
Sophie wants to be
This
board
thing.
game dog.
Where is board game dog?
I don't know.
Fly
Pooping somewhere.
here and take one of those. I get 2 more of those. Boop, boop, and I take 1 more energy. Alright. Your turn.
Okay.
I like turtles.
Ew, you got your dog booger on me. Dirty Frito.
I thought you said dirty Fritos. I was like, how did you know our dog's feet smell like dirty Fritos? And she like lays on her side of the bed, and if so, her blanket reeks of dirty Fritos.
It smells like dirty dog feet.
It's really gross.
She does love me though. Yep.
And then she wonders why I don't want to cuddle with her or share blankets.
I don't want to.
Listen, the best thing you and your significant other could ever do is to get your own separate blankets and comforters for sleeping in the bed.
Yeah, we haven't shared for years.
Years. Maybe ever. Because then, like, I can have, like, mine is all nice and thin, and I can have, like, 1 leg out, and, like, a pile here, and, like, 6 pillows. And then she's, like, curled up with 1 pillow covered in drool and a smelly-ass dog blanket.
Well, to be fair, the dog is usually laying on the blanket with me. Oh,
Yes. No, it was this one.
oh, well, you handed it to me like
No,
this.
I handed it to you like this because you had forgotten it.
Okay.
Come on.
Oh, wait. Hold on. I only rolled 5. That doesn't matter. I'm pitching that idea tonight. It might not go over so well. Good luck. Don't die.
I got some weird snaggle toenails. I'm pretty sure the dogs know.
The dogs know.
They know to stay away. We'll bump this up here.
Yeah, where I wake up and I've got a German Shepherd on my feet, a Golden Retriever underneath my side of the bed, and then a Dachshund in my back. Awful.
Oh, look at this one. It just says advanced 1 ship. And I can use it mother effing twice.
Aww.
Boop, boop. I'm going to fly here and take that. This is yours. You can have it. I don't want it.
I don't know.
Oh, I think it was a Betty White soundbite. I think there was something else. I think Betty White was thrown out there, but there were 3 very specific sound bites we wanted. But I do remember us talking about Betty White sound bites. I have to find them as free MP3s so I can load them into my Stream Deck. Because that's how I do all of this. I have this little contraption, and you got watch this. It changes colors. Boop, and I can go to a different page. Oh.
Why was that so loud?
Because the volume's up really loud over there. I need to color code them all so I know like what's bad and what's funny and whatnot. I actually have a spreadsheet. That's how I kind of organize it ahead of time. It's not working out very well though, because like there's some stuff that I use a lot that I wish was all on the same page, like the claps and the boos and the other stuff. I barely used crickets. Oh, yeah, let's do a quick number count because I haven't checked in a while.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
2, 3, 10, 16, 18, 19. Wait, 2, 3, 6. Oh no, we're good.
I made a funny clip of Puck. Very funny. Almost everything Puck says or does, you can take out of context. I mean,
yeah, never mind. What?
Is
it my turn?
Yeah.
I was gonna make a sexually suggestive comment about Puck's sexuality.
Yeah, don't do that. He wouldn't appreciate that.
No. He's an old fuddy-duddy while we're streaming.
He is. I have to tell him not to shush me.
Alright, let's see here.
My thought process is if they didn't like what we were saying or doing, they wouldn't hang out with us.
Right.
And these guys seem okay with it.
He's so old-fashioned.
They keep going back.
2. I'll fly here and here for those 2 things, and I'll take 1, 2. Okay, I just ended this game. 2.
Oh.
That goes here. I take this whole. That's 7 on top of 16, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay.
I hope you got a ton of victory points under there. And look, what was your secret mission?
Gain 2 if you do not have any ships in your galaxy at the end of the game.
You failed. But mine says gain 2 if you have exactly 3 colonized planets. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Thank you.
I think
I'll be here all week.
I think I'm far less reserved on video because, I mean, you guys don't know me personally yet. So, I mean, it's not like we've been like, hey, let's go meet up at Gen Con or something. And even then.
Wait, what? Say it again?
I'm less reserved here than I am in person.
To be completely honest, I'm actually quite a bit more reserved on camera than I am in person.
That's true. He's a lunatic.
And I'm quite a bit more reserved today than I was 10 years ago when I first got my first real job out of college.
Yeah.
Because I was all wild from being in the Navy for 5 years, and then I went to college, and then I got a job at a uptight corporate company.
Who yelled at him for everything.
Everything. They wouldn't let me make poop jokes. I don't have any other jokes but poop jokes.
You're not supposed to make poop jokes. You're not supposed to talk about Game of Thrones.
I know this now, but at the time I didn't have anything funny to say except for poop jokes. So I gained another 2 points. So how many points did you have to win?
21.
And I have 25.
And I have 9.
And you have 9?
No.
I almost have the... it's almost like you scored no points.
I know.
Is there a way to give me a handicap in this game?
No. Oh yeah, he definitely has the uptight corporate environment.
Oh yeah, I did a bank for 3 days, and then an ad agency gave me a ton of money to come work for them. I'm glad I took that job.
No poop jokes in the bank. No poop jokes in the bank. I don't know if I'd appreciate it if I went to the bank and my bank teller started telling me poop jokes.
Honestly, I would.
Although sometimes, but I go to the same bank every time I take out daycare money and like lawn money, and every time I see the same teller, he's got to tell me something about his brother selling his house. I don't understand why.
Oh wait, we get were these your two or you only had one?
I only had one.
So I forgot about these points. I had the most of those, so I get 2 circles. We were tied, so we both get 1.
Oh my gosh, I got good points.
Triangles, I have 2, you have 1, so I have the most of those. 1, 2. And I have the most of those things, so I get 1. I made it to the center of the galaxy!
You can't tell me about piercings. I've had my nose pierced, I had snake bites, I have my Monroe pierced, my ears are still gauged from like high school. I've had a ton of piercings.
Yeah, well you still have gauges.
I just said I still have gauges from high school.
I had gauges. I used to be able to fit my pinky through my ear.
But what I'm saying is like, we're just as bad. Yeah, I've got scars like under my lip where my rings were, and I've got them like right where my Monroes were on both sides. It was an awful idea. I shouldn't have done it, but when you're 17, 18, and 19 years old, you don't care.
Yep.
Ah! It's taking my cards. Oh wait, some of these are the expansion.
No, just move them to the bottom. We'll play one more round.
Okay.
We got enough time. We'll do one more, and then we're gonna call it an early night tonight because we got a big day tomorrow, and Friday is Mother Effin' Azul. I think I'd have to look at the calendar. Hey, put these in the bottom. Have you guys played Azul yet? I don't know how well it's gonna stream, but it is one of my top favorite games.
The only one I miss is my nose ring. And I was tempted to go get it back because I can have it at work, even though I'm in like a corporate office. But he doesn't like it, so didn't go.
I never said that.
Yes, you did. You lie. Remember, because my whole plan was to do it to piss my work off.
I know.
And then I dyed my hair red instead, which I need to redo.
Azul is pretty awesome. It's super simple, and I had somebody on Facebook tell me that it was so hard they couldn't figure it out. That just blew my mind. The scoring is a little wonky, but it's a really easy game.
Stop.
It plays quick, and there's like just enough strategy that you can be slightly competitive about it. And it's pretty good. It's awesome. It's in my top 5, I think. I'm trying to think of all of my top 5. We got Catan, Spirit Island, Dinosaur Island, Azul. What am I missing? Catan, Spirit Island, Dinosaur Island, Azul.
Dominion? We haven't tried that one yet.
That's racist.
That's Nigeria.
Oh, never mind.
Oh my god.
I'm joking.
I'm gonna pronounce Nigeria. Okay, whatever. Gain 9 million if you have the most spaceships.
God, Spirit Island is amazing. I don't read those out loud.
You didn't hear what I said to you?
I have been like seriously on the fence debating bumping Spirit Island to my favorite game above Catan. And the amount of hours I've poured into Catan. When I worked at my last job for a year and a half.
That's a name.
For a year and a half, we played Catan every single day on lunch.
Nerds.
And it never got old. And we learned so much about probability and probability phenomena that happen. Nerd. That's a sound clip we need. Randy. Here, you know what? You go first.
Yay!
Wait. I need to handicap you. you're gonna get an extra dice, and I'm gonna roll with one less dice. No. So you'll play with 5? Fine, I'll play with 3.
No. I'm okay with going first, because going first gives me a better chance.
We'll see.
Ooh, my dice roll sucks.
I got a recent play.
We gonna fly this month?
Oh. Yeah. I'll check it out after this.
Which one?
Is that Al? My wife and Al? Who's Al? I know, it says AI. He meant I. I know. Wait, what happened?
He's playing on his phone from his couch. Give him a break. I switched these two for a fly thing so I could fly.
Don't worry, I can't ever type. In fact, I'm really terrible about remembering to put like the NTs or S's at the end of words or R's on your. So when I type, you could probably tell if I'm ever the one chatting that it's me because it sounds like I'm Russian. Just read everything I write with a Russian accent and it's perfect. All right, you did something, that, and I'm not going to follow because fuck you. Boom. Oh, man.
Fuck you.
I should have followed.
Nope.
That's fine. I'm going to take the agent. When this ship moves to a planet's colony track, it immediately performs that planet's action.
Aww. Just promise her favorite snack. Go get her some ice cream or something. Con her to play the game.
Connor.
Con her to play the game.
Connor.
Ice cream.
It's Connor.
Or Twizzlers, because Twizzlers always win. That's what I'm getting on our next cheat day, a whole bag of Twizzlers. Do they make sugar-free Twizzlers? I'm gonna Google this. Sugar-free, oh, is it my turn?
Yep, I'm only getting a new ship.
Ooh! I go up again.
Thank God you have this dice tray. You just like...
Did it on purpose. On energy. And I fly my motherfucking ship.
Tres Leches? Lachaise? Tres Lachaise?
Oh yeah, so you just
Is that like a chocolate? What is that? What are we...
I'm not sure if it's a restaurant since you said since moving here. Definitely just con her with that. Just go buy a bunch of it. I don't know what it is. Buy it.
I do not condone this. Never give women any satisfaction. The meaner you are to them, the more they'll love you.
That's not true. I'm gonna leave your ass here, sad and lonely. They make sugar-free Twizzlers. My life is complete. You can leave now. But where can I buy sugar-free Twizzlers? Oh my god, they're expensive. They're like $8.
I'm going to do that, and I'm going to upgrade my location to so I can roll 5 dice.
Oh my god.
Drop the base.
They're sugar-free, so they should technically be low carb, but even if you subtract
it's because
out,
of the
even if you subtract out all the sugar alcohols like you do, it's still like
9 carbs somehow.
9 carbs for 6, but there's no
Those
sugar.
are empty calories too because they're not listed.
I know.
Drop the dice.
My life is uncomfortable.
Boom, boom. Boop, 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 boop. Amazon is fantastic. It is.
It is.
So, and what we'll do is we'll go to the board game store, and because I like to support my local board game shop, I have a $10 limit.
I do love
that I will pay our local fantasy shop $10 more for a game than it is on Amazon. And if I ever find a game that's cheaper there than is on it, I almost always buy it.
Almost always.
But after $10, I start to question it. Unless it's like $100 game, $90 isn't all that much, or paying $120 for a $100 game.
Oh, that does suck. We have the miniature market and the fantasy shop. The fantasy shop has 3 branches, and there's game night. About an hour away.
I don't know. Oh, that place. That place is pretty cool. That's where we got the Robinson Crusoe game.
It's okay, but I wish that their workers were more friendly all the time. Sometimes they're just kind of catty.
You know, that was just that one time.
We've only been twice, so 50% chance she's got to be a cunt next time we go.
Those odds are correct, and she's terrible at math.
Mm-hmm.
I gave you so much shit, and now I can't roll beans tonight. This game. Let's do this, and let's make this a ship, and let's fly away. Come fly. So then I can land when a ship moves to a planet's colony track. Immediately gain its resource. Its planet's action. Right? What's a planet's action? Is this the action or is this the action?
Look in the rulebook.
The rule. End game scoring, bonus points, exploration, replacing pilots. It doesn't say because you're just supposed to know.
I'll be honest, I don't really do Cool Stuff Inc. because every time I think of cool stuff, I think of Tom Vassell, and every time I think of Tom Vassell, I think of his video where he had donut on his face.
And his reviews are terrible.
It's not his reviews. He has like people that.
But his reviews are terrible. I actually don't mind other people's reviews.
I've never watched his.
I don't reviews. He goes into so much deep detail, but he doesn't really play the game. He just kind of just talks about it for so long. At least we play it.
I don't really. I mean, he's got other people that play them though, so I think that's part of the reason why he doesn't. But Miniature Market, if you've got one within an hour drive. Surprised they don't get newer stuff. Every time I've gone, I've seen something newer, but maybe it's because ours is at the Miniature Market Superstore, so it's brand new, it just opened, and they're getting a lot of Kickstarter stuff in. Like last time I went, they had Lucidity sitting there. So
she said, did you hear her talking about this the other day? That their stores, all of their brick and mortar stores, only make up 2% of their the money that they make, their revenue.
So are they saying that the retail superstore makes more, or
no?
That
all retail brick and mortar stores that they have only makes up 2% of their revenue. So that means everything else they make is is online.
Well, I mean, it's easy to spend $100 on board games, and
we do it fucking every week.
It's easy to spend $100 on board games. If you do it on Miniature Market, not only can we do site to pickup or store pickup, we get free shipping.
That's how we got. I get to go pick up Gloomhaven tomorrow for our giveaway. We already have a copy of Gloomhaven. Honestly, I'm really, really excited to do this 10-day stream because now that everybody's getting their Gloomhavens, I keep seeing people talk about how amazing it is, and it's amazing. I can't wait to play it. I want to play it now. Fuck this shit. Play Gloomhaven.
We can't play Gloomhaven right now. We haven't even read the rulebook.
I read half of it.
And you get points. Yeah, and you get points. Although I'm not sure if I got points off of this purchase because I'm not sure if it's.
Wait, you get points?
Yeah, you get points from ordering from Miniature Market's website, which I feel like you should be able to get from in the store too if you're ordering from the same store online. I don't know.
So, what is considered an action versus this resource?
You pre-ordered Gloomhaven. So then yours should be in soon then. Because I literally, I looked around and then I saw everyone was getting their order of Gloomhaven. So I went on Amazon and it was like $190. And I went to Miniature Market and it was a fraction of the cost. Damn those people.
So, these are called resources. That is an action. So my ship lets you take that action when you colonize. When you move a ship to a planet's colony track, immediately perform that planet's action.
Yeah, I think...
This bitch is baller.
I think it said we'd get like 34 points. And we all know Gloomhaven was like 140-ish, somewhere in there. 90, 55, and 25 shipping.
Yeah, and I think for Gloomhaven, we're going to set up, what's that website called?
Gleam.io, but
we're going to do a Gleam.io.
But we're going to have to pay extra for that. I mean, it's fine.
Because Gleam will kind of manage the entire campaign for us and give people, hey, go do this, hey, go do that. You get points for doing this, you get points for doing that.
And then I don't have to keep track of it.
$90 is a crazy good price.
It was like $115 after shipping. But I went locally. No, I'm not hitting you, dice. Get out of here.
The booze is getting in my head a little. Not that I'm like, now I'm just getting tired. It's the sign of getting old. You drink a single beer and you're like...
That's keto, though.
I haven't been in ketosis for like probably 3 months.
That's because all you do is eat chips and stuff at work, and you stop.
I don't eat chips at work.
Eat donuts.
I had a donut one time. One time. Did I ever eat a donut at work? Once. One time.
What do you eat for breakfast at work when they do their...
I don't.
No.
I don't eat breakfast at work because they're always ever fucking donuts.
Fat asses.
Oh. Damn it, I get another dice. Ah, I keep rolling crap. Actually, this one's not too terrible.
Yeah, except I'm drinking too.
The booze is causing my dice rolls to be terrible. What? But what?
But you're
just
tossing it into a bucket.
I'm gonna toss you into a bucket.
I'm gonna toss you into the bed of the truck.
Damn it! I need the maybe that was the other sound.
I will toss you in the bed of the truck.
Spirit Island is you know what? I need to post the image up underneath.
Can you do that?
I can actually. I can do anything.
I want to flop you so bad.
Also, anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you. There we go. Spirit Island is this Saturday. Super stoked.
Oh yeah.
Super stoked. It is. We might play 2 games.
Oh my god.
It's Saturday night, y'all. Well, the first game we'll play relatively sober. By the end of the second game, we probably won't even finish because I plan on getting a little sloshy. Hey,
stop licking
go
your toes.
lick your toes somewhere else, nasty.
What?
Like I said, it is. I'm really excited. What we'll do is we'll play the first game, normal Spirit Island, with our favorite characters, and then we'll play the second game with the Branch and Claw expansion like we did, was it last week? 2 Saturdays ago? Was that the night that you hopped on, Guru?
I'm sorry.
For Spirit Island?
I just punched you right in the head.
We wanted to try to get, like local small breweries to promote we would give us beer, we will drink their beer live on camera and talk about how amazing it is the whole time we play for just a 6-pack of beer.
Unless it's not amazing. I won't tell you your shit's amazing.
You have allergies?
No, she's fine.
Look how old she's getting. She's getting old.
She may have allergies actually. She's been outside running in the grass.
Yeah, and she's been all of last week she was throwing up piles of food.
But look what I did. I went and got her better food and I held her food for her for 24 hours. I'm sure it made her angry and grumpy, but look at how happy she is.
I'm gonna upgrade my Nexus to the Overseer here. Alright. Let's power through this. I've lost all motivation. These, I'll take the energy. And this is a piece of shit. Take this dice. Wait, do you even get to roll 5?
Yes, I do.
Board game dog!
She just wants attention.
You would be a Wednesday night board game dog. Where's Brew?
Probably off pooping
No,
somewhere.
he's sleeping. Oh, he's sleeping like with his paws up like this, and he's. You give her a Benadryl, see if it helps.
Helps with the Fritos. That's actually a good idea.
I don't know if it'll help with the Fritos, but it might help with the licking.
I thought the Frito smells like a bacteria between their toes. I don't really know none of that.
You got a bacteria between your toes.
I'm gonna wipe my toes in your nose. Don't be a dirty pirate.
Feet are gross.
I
don't care how attractive a woman is. Her feet are still disgusting.
Yeah, you say that. Do you want to copy any of that?
No. Yes! Finally! Let's fly. Ah, bitch!
Oh.
It's an asteroid field.
You know what's funny? The only thing I think of when he says give her a Benadryl and see if it helps with the Fritos is that if I give her the Benadryl, how am I going to really know without having to snip her feet?
Ew.
So gross.
So when you run into something like this asteroid field that actually has a meter on there, this ship gets stuck here until I complete this track.
Yes. You're stuck.
Stop that.
Sniff your blanket. I gotta wash my blanket.
I'll take 2 of these.
We're gonna start that. No, I'm not gonna start it. I'm gonna have to do it this weekend.
Do it. Roll. Roll. I really want to get Race for the Galaxy. Or Roll for the Galaxy. Or both. I want to get Roll for the Galaxy and all the expansions. No. I want to get the Agricola little meeples by WizKids.
I want to get the General Quartermaster.
What is that? Oh yeah, it's like Risk meets Access and Allies meets something cartoonish.
They might not even have it because they only had 2 copies and you made me give it back.
Oh my god, we were broke. We spent all our money on fucking Rougarou.
No, we didn't. You liar. I bought too many double cheeseburgers.
Just sniff your blanket. That's a good point.
The thought of sniffing my blanket.
No, but wash your blanket, let her lay on it, then sniff your blanket, and then you don't have to sniff her feet. We are like secondhand sniffing her feet. Hold on, I have 2.
Secondhand?
I have 3 right now. What do you got?
4.
Total?
5.
She's in the lead, everybody. She's in the lead. Hold the phone. Shut the door. Shut the front door. Stop rolling for me, hooker.
Maybe it's a Mercedes. I mean, if you want his car, it's broken, so.
Wait, how does he know about my Mercedes?
Because you don't shut up about your goddamn car.
Oh, yeah, it is broken. And we're friends on Facebook, and my logo is my Mercedes.
Oh, you are? I don't know.
It's alright. I kind of want to sell it for a Camaro, but she won't let me.
You can't. You owe too much on it, just like your motorcycle, dum-dum.
It's true. And 2 vehicles that I only kind of like that I can't get rid of because we have too much negative equity. Not even negative equity. I mean, it is negative equity. But I didn't take negative equity. It just depreciated, which I should have known when I bought a $60,000 car for $34,000 that it was going to depreciate even faster. It was only a year old.
Meanwhile, I could just sell mine and I would get what it's worth.
Would you?
Yeah.
Well, then let's sell yours. You can have my car.
I don't want your car.
Twin turbo.
No.
Twin turbo.
No, I like my trucks. Because nobody questions me in a giant ass truck.
I question everything. Alright, I'm having a bit of analysis paralysis. Will you give me another beer? That'll solve all these problems. And it'll make my feet all hot and fiery.
No, you want hot and fiery.
Does anybody else have that, or is it just me? Should I be worried that when I drink beer or alcohol, my feet get extremely hot and uncomfortable? Alright, let's do this first. I'm going to take the colony so I can upgrade to 3 to get another ship. 1, 2, 3. Then I can fly this ship here and research. I will take it, acquire 2 energies. I can take this to acquire a 4th energy. I can take this to move up on this track, and I can do this to move up. It's just a twist off. I hear her in there trying to pop a twist off.
No, I was cleaning up the counter because there was like grease on the counter. I had already twisted it off. She's like, oh, drink with no shoes. He's not wearing shoes.
But I usually do because we have a tile floor. It's always nice and cold. Yeah. Now I can continue with my delicious Bud Light orange.
Sometimes he gets
brewed with real orange pieces. Ba-da-ba-ba-da. That's what we need too. We need like the commercial, the 1950s commercial music. So I can do like my little fake mid-game advertisements for things that people aren't paying me to advertise for.
Is it too late to follow you?
Yet. No, it is not. You can follow any of that shit that you want. It's one of everything.
I'm gonna follow this.
You fucking whore.
Oh!
I really need the snap. Instead, all I got is that's your roll, by the way.
Now it's my roll. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, look at all these cultures.
Yeah.
On energy.
It is definitely isolated to my feet.
It is. It's funny. Sometimes he gets so swasty pants.
Sometimes when I drink too much, I have this problem where I'll wake up in the next day and my head will just be ready to explode. Does anybody else ever have that happen?
No, yeah, that never happens to anybody.
It never happens to you, because she'll drink 2 drinks, she's like, I'm wasted. She gets all white girl wasted.
I drink
and then like 10 minutes later she's like, all right, I'm sober, let's go home.
Oh, don't hate.
White girl wasted. I need a sound clip for that.
Don't be jealous of my white girl wasted.
You know, I have a MIDI controller that's got, it's either 10 by 10 or 8 by 8.
Isn't that what you just sold?
No, that was a drum machine. That was only 4 by 4, but it had like knobs and sounds and.
He's just jealous because 2 glasses of wine in under 10 minutes gets the job done, and I have a good time for about an hour and a half.
And then she sobers up, gets hungover, and she's angry the rest of the night.
I'm not hungover. I'm just ready to go get food, and I'm ready to go to bed.
That's hungover.
I'm not hungover. I know the feeling of being hungover.
That's you're pre-hungover.
I'm pre-hungover.
PHO. All right, what the fuck do I want to do? All right, I want to do colonize. I need to upgrade my empire.
Cheap. Ba, 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 ba. And then I can drive us home.
I get 6 dice now, and I owe 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't have to stay out at anybody's house because I can just drive myself home.
This will put me up one here. This will move me up one here. Ship must complete this track in this card before it can be taken, and then your ship is returned to the unexplored space.
Oh.
And I gain 1 victory point.
I really need to fly up there.
You shut your hole. This ship advances. They're playing either. Oh.
I don't have any pilots.
This ship can go on either track. It doesn't matter. Because it can advance on either track. I haven't earned any of this crap yet. Why do I feel like I'm playing this game wrong? I'll take one of those, and that does nothing because I can't move up to 5. So, your turn.
Oops.
Ew, defective sinuses.
It happens. I have a friend who had that, and she went to a foreign country to have her nose done.
Is that girl recently?
Yeah. It actually looks really good, though.
So she had it surgically and physically done.
Like,
ugh. Ew.
yeah. I'm gonna fly this plane.
Yeah, well, the last game went by pretty quick.
I guess I need a pilot, don't I?
This time we're talking a lot more, and the alcohol is making me think less clearly. Also, I had a very strict plan last time, and the dice were adhering to my will.
Okay. And now I have
Bookworm. He's like legitimately a worm-looking dude. He has 4 arms. I wish I had 4 arms. Because I could be like programming with 2 of them, and then I have 1 other arm that can be, I don't know,
getting food.
Getting food. I could be eating with the 3rd, and the 4th arm would be just
gross! Don't do
all
that.
the time.
Don't do that.
All the
I'm
time.
taking this. Acquire 1 and 1. No, I can only acquire that, so it doesn't matter. And that. Okay.
Ew. Ew. These are gross. Go back to talking about masturbating.
Oh, no.
Wait, I get a 6th die.
Ouch.
Alright, I'll take this. I'll upgrade this.
A thought just hurts my
1, 2,
nose.
3, 4, 5. I have 4 ships.
I saw my friend's photos. She had like 2 big black eyes. She looked like she got punched in the face by
2
some
big
guy.
black guys.
Black eyes?
Black guy.
Apparently, like, that's the thing to get in Lebanon. Like, you just go and apparently it's very common. A lot of people have it done there. Find it interesting. Little black eyes.
Big old black guys.
I said black eyes.
Mm-hmm.
I just mumble. I'd be a good mumble rapper with some auto-tune.
You don't even have to be a black guy anymore to be a mumble rapper.
I could just be Post Malone.
Post Malone, he's not black, and that guy mumbles like a black guy rapper.
He's just so ugly, though.
See? Sound just like him.
Like, here? In. Well, that's good to know.
Oh, wait, no. I'm going to spend that, because I'm going to fly this ship here, and then spend it.
Oh, I'm going to follow you for that one. Why would I not? Boop. Alright, so I get 5.
Inside work is just, I get where you're going with this
Outside
now.
causes black eyes, meaning she had it like, because she had like a bump here, so she had it like That way it was nice and straight. Here, I'll show you.
I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it.
Yeah,
I could never be a doctor. I can't even program. Just link up with Nelly. No, we can't because she wants to hook up with Nelly.
I love Nelly. I have loved Nelly since I was like 8 years old. In fact, I told my mom growing up I was gonna live next door to Nelly. We actually live within like 10 minutes of Nelly.
Well, 10 minutes of Nelly's mom.
10 minutes of Nelly's mom, same thing.
Nelly lives in Eureka.
Close.
In this crazy, gigantic house by Hidden Valley. I've seen it on Google Maps. I've seen it. Roll the dice and stop looking up some bitch's nose. Hey, wait. How many dice do you get to roll?
5.
Where's my other dice?
Right here.
Oh.
I got one, motherfucker. 2 of these. Actually, not.
Oh, was the third song the it was the yeah, whatever. That's what it was. That's what it was. Because I went down to the beach and I saw Kiki and she's like, and I'm like, whatever.
Whatever.
Last time I had all kinds of like flamboyant dice rolling and it paid off well, but this time it's not so much.
But like, does it close up of her nose? The bump? Oh, look how straight that shit is.
Yeah, but look at her eyes and all the swelling.
I know.
Her nose does look a lot better.
It looks so much better.
Okay.
I show you that. Before and after. Okay, there you go. You guys didn't feel left out.
Alright. Hey, you shut your hole. If there's not somebody breaking in the house to kill us, stop barking.
How's she gonna know if they're just breaking in to steal stuff and they're breaking in to kill you?
Well, I mean, there's nobody breaking in the house at all.
She's not gonna know. She's an old puppy. She's a deaf. Oh, God.
What do I want to do? Tell me. I have one of these. Oh, I need to finish something. I'll finish this. Because this will let me acquire 1 advance majig, this. Then I have one of those, that. So now I get 2 cards in 1 turn. Well, we are totally going to have to recap our score here in a second.
That's okay.
Now I can fly. This bitch gets all the specialist skills. So I'm going to put her... Wait. Pay 1 to a player and utilize 1 of their things.
No!
Stop! Move your hands!
It says all other players who have at least 1 ship orbiting a planet loses 1 energy.
Oh.
That's not that great.
No. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to acquire 2 energy. You get to acquire 1, but you can't because it's full because you're wasting it, squandering it.
What are you doing? You need to be shredded.
And I'll take another energy. Actually, I'm going to use that energy to reroll this dice. Oh, yes! Come fly with me. Come fly, let's fly away. Actually, I'm not going to fly this ship. I'm going to fly this ship here. Because he has the ability to move on any track. But it doesn't matter. Oh! This ship advances with either, regardless of what the track is. Both of these characters are by far my favorite pilots I've had yet.
No.
What is my secret mission?
My secret mission has nothing to do with energy. Or an upgrade.
Your turn. Wait, hold on, let me recap my score. 1, 2, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11. What's your score? 4?
6.
6? That's it?
Yeah.
7?
7.
Alright. Score is all up.
Yeah, basically just an energy hoarder. Not an energy whore, energy hoarder.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Come on, man.
Say you're biddable. Hey, wait. Why have you been rolling 6 dice? Oh, you haven't.
I didn't. I rolled 5.
Never mind.
Oh my god, you're such a butt.
What do we got? You got 2 of these. Boop, boop. Which one do I want? I want this one.
I'm gonna follow you there for both.
2. I'm gonna trade these 2 in for a ship.
For a shit?
A shit. And I'm gonna fly here. Fucking shit! Supernova. Pay 2 resources to a player of your choice. Have 2 energy.
Ooh, thank you.
Mm, 6 dice handicap, remember?
You use that one.
He wouldn't let me do the handicap.
No, it's not fair. Even if he does beat me.
I'm gonna do that, and I can advance 1 on my track. Alright, your turn.
Okay, I get 6 dice.
Yep.
Finally.
Well, according to what's in my hand, it was only 2 in a row. But it feels like more. It hurts. I did get 2 last game, though.
Oh, fuck you.
So I'm pretty sure I've gotten all of the bad stuff.
I go up 3.
I don't have any stuff. I literally have nothing on my card.
3. Advance equal to the number of ships you have in unexplored.
Ooh. And Galaxies 6. Oh. Speaking of black guys.
What?
I've been watching this show on Netflix that I highly recommend. That I wasn't sure if I could take. It was so hard to take it serious, like the first episode of it. But it's called Liquid Future, and it's one of those like science-y shows. Like you'd normally see where somebody walks around and they're like, oh, space and this is the stuff that they're trying to do, and then they kind of interview and get little demos. But the guy who's hosting it is Jizza from Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah.
And it's so hard to take the show serious at first, but it's actually really, really good.
No, I can't take it seriously at all. I fall asleep.
But don't try to tell him that there is no God, because he will lose his shit on these people.
I'm sure he has.
He did. Twice. I just randomly found it on Netflix and decided to give it a shot because I kind of like that sciencey stuff. In fact, at first I just cracked a joke that it was Denzel Washington, and she believed me.
I can't see.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. And then so then I gave it a shot because I like to have something like sciencey. There's a trick. I have a really hard time falling asleep at night, especially after streaming. And I found that the trick to falling asleep for me is I have to watch something on TV. But it has to be something that's just interesting enough that I don't want to play with my phone, but not so interesting that I don't want to fall asleep. So and I found that all of these science documentaries and Build It Biggers and anything that's kind of an interesting documentary is just interesting enough to keep my attention, but not interesting enough to keep me awake. And now you know. The more you know. I need that sound bit too. Alright, let's see here. What do I need to do? I need to advance over there. So this guy, because of my ship's ability, which is mega OP, I can advance anything to advance him. So he can advance 2. I can take 2 energy, because I need energy. I can take... Look, now we're full circle, right back to the beginning. 2 energy and 1 culture. And then I can spend this colony point to advance 1 on one of these tracks. And it is your turn.
They found a freshwater piranha in the lake by my parents' house.
Ooh.
Whoa. Apparently after a while they go like vegetarian or something.
Yep. Wait, where'd you see Face Off?
Rougarou.
My wife watches Face Off. Face Off with Face Off. It's got John Travolta and Nicolas Cage in it.
Oh.
And take our face off.
The TV show, not the movie. Just.
Oh, well, never mind. I didn't read the rest of the sentence.
He never finishes his sentence. My plane is flying to this island because I have 2 of these.
What do you guys do for livings? I'm a programmer. I work at Monsanto. I actually work for a consulting company, and my current projects are at Monsanto. I was at MasterCard for 2 years. And I program, I do web programming. Specifically, I actually consider myself now a JavaScript programmer.
Well, one said they worked at the bank.
Oh yeah,
But
bank.
He didn't say what he did.
Because you can't tell poop jokes at the bank.
You can't tell poop jokes.
I'm out.
You can't tell poop jokes where I work either.
Bunch of old fuddy-duddies. Oh, finally. See, I got flying, flymajigs, energies.
Oh, that's
these.
awful.
Let's start with this. This can go here, and I can gain this card.
I would be such an asshole if I stayed up until 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning.
But what time do you have to be up for work?
Me or him?
Him.
I don't know.
I mean, it works at a bank, so probably 9.
I imagine you have to be there by 9. But unless he does something. He probably used to be
risk
there.
mitigation.
He probably used to be there earlier then.
Oh, that's right, Army. We've had these conversations.
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
That was the military all together.
That's all you guys do is poop jokes?
That's the only jokes I had were poop jokes.
Poop jokes, yep.
7, and you stay up till 3?
Oh god, I would be so awful. I have to get up at 5:30 to be to work for 7:30.
That's cool that you work with the military dogs and border patrol. Our neighbor across the street is a canine cop, and he's out there with his German Shepherd all the time, screaming at it in German.
It's funny when he comes like running down our street, yelling at him.
Alright, I get to fly. Convert any number of energy. I don't need that. But I'm going to take this to fly here to take another energy. Then I'm going to take this to fly back and do this. If this is a red card, I'm going to flip my shit. Yes. I'll take it. 1, 2. We're at 5. I need 1 more. I'll take this. Ah! Oh.
I don't know if you were there or one above.
There's a lot of tiny words. After exploring, this ship may immediately move to land on a planet the planet's surface and perform its action.
Yes, it is. It is Czech. They actually went to. I don't remember where they got him from. I want to say Russia, but I could be wrong.
If it's Czech, wouldn't they have gotten him from Czechoslovakia? Or is it just Slovakia or Czech Republic?
I think so. But I know they went overseas to go get him. So he was, like, no English coming over. But he's so sweet. We let our kids go over and play with him all the time, so...
Wait, I bought another pilot, just so you know.
And try to chew your face off.
Wait, hold on. Let me count scores. 3, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15. What am I at? I am way behind.
So I have 3, 4, 8, 11, 16, 17, and 1 behind.
I have to keep counting this one. I'm actually 1 up. I'm at 16 because I have that one. Damn.
I'm glad our neighbor's dog isn't like a border patrol dog, because he would have chewed my kid's face off by now.
They cry. I think they're all psycho. It's like they have like the little
switches.
The safety word in there. My safety word is pineapple.
Pineapple banana.
Tonight's password was banana bread.
I can only use one of those. Here's
Sales.
a rocket ship.
Sales is high stress. What kind of sales? People can say sales, and that could mean cars, or it could be something cool like software, or you work at like the mall, the Sears Roebuck Foundation.
6, 1.
Did Sears finally close down all the Kmarts?
They closed all the ones by us.
I don't know why they let Kmart go on for so long.
Your turn.
This place was a giant turd.
Probably because Sears put so much money into Kmart to keep them open in the first place.
Why?
And then they started going out of business themselves.
They don't even own a tower anymore. Everything has sales now.
Yeah. Followed by Sears and Toys R Us.
Yep.
Toys R Us's problem is they charge too much for things. It's funny, we go to our, every once in a while I'll go to the local Goodwill to see what board games they have, because sometimes they have good ones. Sometimes. And every game that was at Toys R Us is now at Goodwill.
Alright, I'm gonna fly here and I'm gonna flip this. Mother dick ass fuck shit! God damn it!
My first job was Aaron's favorite place to eat ever, Chick-fil-A. I was 14 and a half.
Bitch acts like I like Chick-fil-A more than her. I just go there more than she does.
I haven't had Chick-fil-A since we started keto.
And whose fault is that?
Mine. This weekend I'm going.
This game is stupid. I quit.
You gotta finish it, because I'm close to winning.
No, you're close to finishing. Don't think that just means that winning. Hold on, what was my award?
I mean, if you don't even know.
I
just like the slow stuff ever.
Alright, I'm gonna take these two things.
The only thing that I saw that seemed really good, according to Board Game Geek, which I don't really put a lot of faith in anyways, was Fool's Gold. The only one I saw.
Player may utilize... I think I just finished.
You finished the game?
I think so.
What? Fuck you.
We'll do this and take one of these. Then we'll do this. And I can convert any number of... Oh, that doesn't work. No, that works. Any number of energy 5. Then I can do this, do that. I definitely ended it.
How?
Because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3.
I have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Did I spin
21.
it?
I have 22.
Wait, so you ended it?
I guess I did.
So then my turn doesn't even count?
No, we can still count.
No, it doesn't count.
We can still count.
No, it doesn't count.
Why?
Because you ended it last turn.
No.
It's very important.
I mean, that's right? 8, 9, 13, 16, 122, yeah. Don't grunt. Okay.
I'm trying to get all caught up. Summer of 03, that was when I graduated, and then I joined the Navy. I did the Navy for 5 years. Alright, well, so she ended it last turn, but doesn't know how to math, so didn't realize how many points she has. How many points do you have?
22.
Well, let me count my score. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16. You might have beat me. Might.
Ew, I've sold cars too.
She acts like she liked it. She was actually kind of good at it.
No, I didn't hate it. It was just I did it for 6 months and I didn't like the hours. So I was working 9 to 9.
So my secret victory card is gain 1 victory point for each set of 4 different exploration badges. I have at least 2 of everything.
I see 2 sets.
No, because I have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So if I take the smallest that I have,
so you have 2 sets.
I have 2 sets. So I get 2 victory points.
Mine says gain 3 if you have the most of these planets. I have 3.
I only have 2.
So I get 3 victory points.
Now we score. Hold on, it's not over yet, bitch. Oh wait! You know what I forgot to add up last time with these? My pilots. But I still beat you on all of them but 1. Alright. Oh, she loved phones? It's like the worst job ever to call people. I don't like calling people for just like...
No, you're sure she didn't just sell wireless phones? Because they were talking about wireless.
Oh, she sold phones, that's not bad. But being like a phone, like calling people,
nope.
Cold calling people, not cold, just calling people. I make her do 90% of my phone calls. For anything. I only ever like talking to one person, and that's my friend Pip. Yeah. I don't even like talking to her on the phone. 95% of the stuff that she has to call me about could be handled in a text message.
But you don't answer. And
the other 95% of the stuff, she actually gives me. She actually gives me like text messages for.
Yeah. Sometimes you're good at answering.
If we talk on the phone all the time, we'll have nothing to talk about while we're sitting and watching TV doing nothing anyways.
Oh, that's true. That's fine. No.
Sold, not calling. Yeah, good call.
I took inbound calls for a while.
Oh.
And it was awful.
Final pointing. How many circles do you have?
1.
Alright, so I gained 2 there. 1, 2.
Oh, it's very
How many triangles do you have?
None.
I have a bunch. 1, 2. How many square diamonds do you have?
1.
I have 5. 1, 2. And how many pentagons do you have?
2.
I have 4. 1, 2. Wow! Did you guys see that comeback? That deserves a victory dance.
Oh my god, who the hell cares?
Aww. I didn't even mean to press that.
Oh. That was good.
Now, for the victory dance. Nope.
Your face explodes. Or your butt explodes.
That was amazing. That was awesome. That was a cool victory. That was such a rough game. I had a hard time getting through it. I had a hard time. I almost lost. I was down, what, 16 to 22? I was down 6 points.
Yeah, bro.
And you got your secret mission.
Yeah.
Lame. That's awesome. And look, we're done with just enough time to watch TMZ.
Yay, TMZ. We can hear about Triple X, what's his name?
Ah!
I mean, you were being a dick, so.
But that was for TMZ. I meant to do this one.
Is that wrong, though?
What?
You could still play that song and get away with it.
For TMZ?
Yes.
Well, fine. She wants to hear the song for TMZ.
Yes. The guy from TMZ is scared. They used to go for the original game.
Yeah. That was fun. The problem is that that's the first, like, this is probably the what? 10th time we played Tiny Epic Galaxies, and like the third time we played, fourth. That was the fourth game of Beyond the Black that we've played, and that was the first game that was actually close. To no fault to her, I'm just that good.
Oh.
Oh, toot toot.
Yeah, toot your horn. Get it out of your way.
So we wrap this up. So tonight we played with the Card Caddy.
Yay!
The amazing plastic card holder that is versatile and can be used for all of your needs. If you buy a whole bunch of them, you can connect them all together and put all your Catan cards in here for being banker.
But more importantly, you could open it up, put your cards inside.
Oh, this would be good for carrying Magic the Gathering around if you play that. I don't.
Look at that.
It's one of the few things that I never really got into. To be honest, I really didn't get into this whole... Hey, hold on.
That's all expansion stuff.
Okay.
I double check. This is not, though.
I feel like... Oh, that's all the cards.
Yeah. Oh, Ruger wasn't there when we were doing the card caddy.
Oh.
Card caddy is sweet.
Yeah, the card caddy. We have a couple. They come apart. You can put them. It works as a carrying case. They have different sizes. They clip together. We have the additional larger setup. Sometimes they're kind of hard to get.
I pull it from the side.
To pop. You can even make them decorative by putting in poker chips. They just clip right into. Hold on. Just me. They can clip into the side here. And you can even take this and chain this together with the shorter ones. They're pretty cool. We did get these as a copy to demo. They did send us their new upcoming Kickstarter that they call the Triple Decker.
Yeah, it's the Triple Decker.
And these are called the Double Decker and the Single Decker?
Yeah.
Oh, because it's the height.
Yeah.
So the Triple Decker is another, it's that tall.
Yeah.
And the nice thing about the Triple Decker is where it has this round insert, they give you these little pieces that you can put in there and have two small short decks. It also came with a cool little coin purse.
Oh yeah, I wish it's a coin holder.
Coin holder, and then another token or chip holder for these.
Yep, and it's like a square one.
It was we had to return it to them before we had a chance to stream it. That's actually a good call. There are a bazillion cards in that game. I haven't played it, but I've seen lots of pictures of the bazillions of cards.
I think it's been posted in the various board game groups. I also think they're on Amazon as well. At least the single and double decker are. Triple decker's not out yet.
I just like that they all kind of like interlink together.
Well, I mean, that doesn't look very good.
And I like that they built this all with, they did it all 3D printed, and then they shipped it off to China and had these printed, and
they're not expensive. I think when I looked at the single card caddy, it was like $6 or $7.
$6 or $7. I spend $6 or $7 on board games for my phone.
Hold on, I'm looking.
And $6 or $7 on a mobile app is like $750 in real life.
So depending on what color single card caddy you wanted, it ranges from like $549 to $668. I don't see any of the devils on there. But the singles aren't bad though. What are you getting? Oh, gotcha. Coin holder. Yeah, we don't talk about coin purses. That's just funny.
Here it is. Tomorrow's game. Castles of Burgundy.
Please hope I don't kill anybody.
I don't know if you've ever seen this in person. Give you guys a quick sneak peek. There are like 1 million of these little squares and things. And it's going to take us every bit of like an hour before we stream to get all of these tiny ass thin little pieces prepped up.
No, because most of them I bagged up and had.
That's true. We did put them in bags. We need some type of holder. While you're at Goodwill tomorrow, because I know you're going to go on lunch. I'm
not going to go on lunch. I have to return our dog food. What did you want me to try to find?
Some type of like coin purse.
Tomorrow's Thursday. I'm not going Friday.
We've played it a couple times. I'm gonna have to watch a video on it to remember all the rules. There's a daunting amount of stuff, but the actual rules and the mechanics of the game are incredibly simple.
It's true.
I don't know if it's going to be a very exciting stream for us because it's not a very exciting game, but we will have Puck here to pick on the whole time. That always makes it more fun. You don't get to be the whipping boy. We get to pick on him. They get to pick on him. Everybody gets to pick on Puck. Then he'll just kind of sit there and laugh about it. Whine and whine. And then yell at us for saying inappropriate things on the internet. Because apparently you can't say terrible things on the internet. And then sometime not after our stream is over on the 24th, 29th, I'm really excited about my Father's Day present. Ooh. Ooh. I don't have gasping anymore. Do I? No. Lost my gasp. Oh, wait. No.
Oh.
Yeah, we have Great Western Trail to try out. All the cattle.
I'll never even see what it looks like.
So the idea is that you make round trips around the board, and when you do, the game starts with only so many stops, but you can add more stops to it as you go through the game, and you're trying to buy and sell cows.
Cowboy meatballs. Okay.
But here's what I don't like. I don't like games that do this. I mean, I guess this is nice because there's so many scoring options. I hate... This is 2018. We shouldn't have to put our scores on on pads of paper.
Forbidden Desert is a lot of fun. You should play.
Forbidden Desert. If you've ever played Forbidden either of the Forbidden Islands or Forbidden Desert is way harder than Forbidden Island, but a lot more fun, I think.
But you'll have fun.
But it is way harder.
So the only reason we have as many games as we actually have, nobody can see our board game collection, but the only reason why we have as many as we have is because we frequent the board game auctions every year, where we're getting close to, what, 100 games?
5 minutes.
For maybe 200
2
bucks?
minutes.
Maybe?
How many?
We got like 100 games?
No.
Well, we got like 5 boxes of games. 5 big boxes worth of games.
I think we got
70?
somewhere in the ballpark of like 35 to 40 last time.
Are you sure? It feels like more.
No. We've been buying games. We've been buying at a minimum a game a week for the last year and a half.
Yeah, somebody said something to me in one of the board game groups about how we buy or how I back one game a week, and I was like, well, our paychecks land week to week, so I could buy a new game every week.
We buy board games, and we've been backing. I'd say the Kickstarter thing is something what we really started just doing this year.
Yep, Kickstarter was this year.
When you get out of the Army, I highly recommend becoming a programmer.
Oh, he's got it good with the dogs, though, if he stays with that.
That's true. Our neighbor he's got the police dog thing down, and he makes, I don't know how much money he makes, but they always seem to have money, and his wife doesn't work.
His wife, well, she might work from home, though.
She might. They were talking like she had a job. Like, she talked like she had a job, and she would go out on business trips.
She actually might, and that's why they have the babysitter there all the time.
Yeah, programming, man. JavaScript. You could start learning today by just watching a bunch of YouTube videos, and I highly recommend a guy called Fun Function, MPJ. He can teach you JavaScript, functional JavaScript programming.
And don't be fooled. I make shit for money. Seriously. I make beans.
Now we spend all our money on board games, so we're still broke.
Yeah.
If you go to school, it's a lot easier to learn if you go to school, because if you go to school, then you're kind of forced to learn. But everything I know today and I do today, I didn't learn from school. I kind of just learned the basics on how to learn how to program by being in school. I've taught myself pretty much everything else just by sitting down at a computer and saying, I want to learn how to build something, and then trying to figure it out. And every time I'm trying to go down a rabbit hole until I understand stuff or can piece it together. Wait, which recommendation? Programming? I also have a whole big theory about how much effort you should ever apply to anything in life.
He does.
And it's worked. I've made a career off of it. You should only ever... So there is a little bit of a game at the beginning of this, but my rule is you should only ever put in 25% effort into the stuff you have to do, which frees you up 75% of your effort for... Oh, the YouTube do, yeah. 75% of your effort for the stuff that you want to do. because the stuff that you want to do, you're going to devote a lot more time, and you're going to learn a lot more because you want to do it versus having to learn something because you have to do it. So anything in life, only ever find kind of the bar. Find the minimum amount of effort you have to do for somebody to be like, oh yeah, they're doing an okay job. I'm not going to fire them. And that's where you keep the bar low. You start off and you say, like, if this amount of work is just enough to keep my job, why put in more effort? Because eventually what will happen is you'll put in so much effort that it becomes a net neutral, where you're now putting in so much effort that you don't get any actual advantage for doing it. You don't get any additional praise. So you don't want to go above that point ever, unless you absolutely have to, because there's no gain in going over that point. So for what I've noticed is that's about 75%. So really you want to live into spending 25 to 75% of your time and effort into what you have to do. And then you can spend all the additional time into doing things that you want to do. And then when you work in a corporate job like me and it comes around to review time, you go from putting in 25% of your effort to putting in 50% of your effort. And then still, you're really not doing all that much work. You're only doing you're only doing half as much work as you can do. But now these people, they're like, holy shit, this guy's like, he's putting in like 200% the last 2 weeks, because you've set the bar so low that that's what they expect from you all the time. If you come in guns blazing, putting in 100% of the effort all the time, they're always going to expect you to put in 100% of the effort. But it's amazing. This is genius. It's so smart that my boss at work was like, you know what? Because I've told him this whole thing. He's like, you know what? You should actually put together a lunch and learn on this whole topic.
Why would you do that?
Why would I do that?
Why would you tell your boss that, you dummy?
Because he's cool. He's cool with it.
And until he fires you for it.
He already knows. My boss knows. He already knows that this is my theory. And like right now, I'm actually putting in a little bit more effort at work because there's a bug and I created half of the bug and now I'm trying to fix it. But it's still not putting in 100% of my effort.
My boss doesn't watch our stream. He doesn't like board games enough. Claims he does, but I don't like it. It might sound like a slacker thing to do, but think about it. I'm not saying that I only do stuff 25% of the time, and the rest of the time I'm just off Facebooking. I'm usually I built our entire Hack Tabletop website in my other 75% of my free time at work, because I set the bar so low that they only expect from me that 25%. And I'm responding to emails and Facebook messages and Twitters and all sorts of things while I'm working. But I get my work done, and I get it done in a timely manner. That's all that's important. As long as you get your work done. Nobody complains about me. But I also get to delegate all of my work at house. There's that too.
Yep. Keep the bar low.
Don't be a TD shenanigans.
Yeah, he sets the bar too high.
And then it's expected.
And then when he gets stressed out,
he goes,
sorry, we expect you to deliver 100% of your effort.
He loses just a little bit more.
He might be watching.
I'm just kidding. Or am I? Where you at?
I need the ooh. All right, tomorrow in my 50% of my free time at work, because I'm putting in a little extra effort right now, I'm going to find those sound clips. Remind me.
Also pick up Gloomhaven.
With whom would you like to speak?
Hey Siri, remind me tomorrow at 1 o'clock to get sound clips.
Okay, I'll remind you.
We got it, guys. Siri's gone on top of it.
Get your foot off the wall.
No thanks to you, fogies.
No,
My sound game is not on point tonight. I'm sorry. I was looking for a copy of Spirit Island. If they have one, I will grab one, and then you guys can fight to the death over who gets it.
Brooke, that is so mean. Don't do that to her.
Sorry, we aren't Siri. Alright, anything else before we sign off for the night?
I'm getting sleepy.
Yeah, we still gotta go finish the last 10 minutes of America's Got Talent.
I'm gonna do that from bed.
Anything? Anything?
He's military. But he's only got dogs at his disposal.
He's military.
If I could afford shipping on all of it, I would just have people send me money for Spirit Island so they can
we should try to work out something with Greater Than Games, because they're also local, and that's who makes Spirit Island.
Oh wait, he's gonna show us Puck's clip. Ow! I like that name. Oh, you're missing a name.
My moldy, confident butterfly.
How do you do that?
Hold on, I have to mute this so I can't hear myself, because nothing's worse than being able to hear yourself on camera. I'm gonna turn this up.
But I'm pretty sure most Viking women were into other Viking women. I'm a lesbian. I'm a hockey's ass. But I'm pretty sure most Viking women were into other Viking women. I'm a lesbian. But I'm pretty sure most...
Oh, that's really good. Save that. Save that.
It's a clip on our... He makes them on our stuff.
Oh, that's cool. That's awesome.
I am owning the dad bod.
So is he. What?
Keto, man.
I did get her else I wouldn't be here, so I mean there's that.
The keto diet is like, it should be actually called the dad bod diet, because it does just enough to make you look kind of fit, but not enough to make you look like you're in shape.
It could be the mom bod diet too.
No, because mom bod is not... That's better than mom bod. Mom bod is like frumpy and rolls and elastic pants.
I was technically there and I was wearing elastic pants.
And you have to have hair that like curls into like the shape of a mushroom.
I don't have that.
All right. We'll see you guys tomorrow for this. It's going to be mildly boring, but will be mildly entertaining.
I don't drink.
So the whole thing will just be mild. But it's tomorrow Friday.
Tomorrow's Thursday.
It's only Thursday.
Shh, be quiet. You're gonna wake up the
Don't
baby.
shush me. You don't like it when he shushes you.
Except you're gonna wake up the baby.
She'll go back to sleep.
He just shushes me for saying inappropriate shit.
Alright. We're gonna start. Yep.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks, don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
It needs to be cut off like right
Fuck
there.
this shit, I'm out. Alright then. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm out.